looks absolutely crazy. It's currently 7 a.m. My other two are sleeping. I'm a little slick back because I'm taking my kids to the park today and talk about my recipe for surviving postpartum. I don't know if this is really meant to do your hair while baby wearing, but this guy is literally snoozing. Like, imagine your first nap being at 7:08 in the morning. Been here for a minute, you know that I was very open about struggling with postpartum depression with my first baby. We're completely out of this product. So my second was kind of like my redemption arc. I'm not gonna lie and say that postpartum wasn't hard for me the second time around. However, I definitely feel like I was able to manage the way that I was feeling a tiny bit more by doing a few things. First, getting ready every single morning. 6 weeks postpartum, and I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I haven't gotten ready in the last 6 weeks. When I get ready for the day, I feel more productive, I feel better about myself, I'm more confident going into public, and overall my mood is just boosted even the tiniest bit. I'm weirdly just like bugged out, so the camera angle probably switched. Dressing yourself postpartum can feel a little bit overwhelming and difficult, so matching sets make my world literally go around postpartum. It's also just so nice to wake up and not have to like think about one more thing, like what am I gonna wear today? Being able to grab something quick, you feel cute, you look put together. Being out of the house, this could be a hot take. I know that some women love to like stay home. I stay in my house for longer than 24 hours, the entire home is going to feel it. So not only do I get out of the house, but I get out of the house with someone. For me, getting out of the house with my husband, going to my parents' house, and a little park coffee date with family or friends. Like, the hardest part about motherhood that nobody tells you about before you have a baby is feeling lonely and feeling alone in motherhood. Surrounding yourself with people is crucial. I feel like it's important for me to stay home at least once a week, just to like catch up on housework and get my life in order in home. Topic of being with people, if I feel myself feeling lonely or like sad at all during the day, I will pick up my phone and FaceTime somebody. Most of the time it is my mom, sometimes my sister because she's a nurse and I can catch her on her lunch break, or another mom friend who is equally surviving the day. If I'm feeling alone or sad in my thoughts, the first thing I think is like, okay, how can I distract my brain right now? And most of the time that is sitting on the phone with somebody for like an hour or listening to a podcast while doing some kind of chore. It's so hard to baby wear him and do my hair at the same time, but if I put him down, he will scream. So we're working with what we got. Every single night before bed, I make a checklist of things that I want to accomplish the next day. I usually put really small but obtainable goals on there. That way at the end of the day, if I feel like I accomplished nothing, I can look back at that list and be like, okay, I at least vacuumed the rug today. I feel like at night when my kids are in bed, that's when my brain feels the most calm and I can actually like hyper focus on what I need to do the next day. During the day, my brain is in fight or flight, so if I can access that list and be like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to get done today, it is very helpful for the mental health. Resetting my home before bed. This is a non-negotiable for me. I always do the closing shift. My husband and I always prioritize the closing shift. If we just so happen to not do it the night before, he will do it the morning of. That way I don't wake up to a disaster. With resetting the home, I also mean prepping for the next day. So if we are planning to get out of the house, I am prepping my diaper bag the night before, clean out my car the night before, making sure that if I'm pumping or using bottles, all of those are clean and ready to go. Prepping my toddler snacks, setting out my clothes and my other two boys' clothes. The night when my kids are in bed, like I said, I'm able to think clearly. So if I can get all those things done while they're sleeping, then while they're awake in the morning, I'm just bound to have a way better day. Okay, baby wearing. This is something that I did not do with my first baby. I would just complain all the time about how he never wanted to be put down and I couldn't get anything done. And then with my second, I really had no option but to baby wear in order to like function as a mom. If I'm not baby wearing, I'm in jail to the couch for the entire day. This is also the best case scenario for both me and baby, being held all day. He's able to take his naps on me and I'm able to be completely hands-free for my other two kids. This is heaven. This is where he wants to be 24/7. Please appreciate a little hand. Like, I cannot. Sometimes when I do feel touched out, I fight the carrier and I'm like, I don't want a baby wear. I just want to be able to put him down every time that I decide, you know what, I'm just going to wear him. He just wants to be held. Both so much happier. The last thing is never underestimate the power of limiting your screen time and going outside. Thankfully, I have two other toddlers who literally would live outside if they could, so I feel like I'm outside all the time. This time postpartum, I have really been intentional about my screen time and making sure that I find time in the day to intentionally put my phone down and away for multiple hours. Went on walks completely screen-free and having just like a really good conversation while walking. So being active and then also being outside has literally been medicine for me postpartum. I feel like it's the only way I'm able to completely just like clear my mind of whatever I'm feeling. Yeah, that's my little recipe for surviving postpartum. Is it completely foolproof? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't have days where I completely want to like go to bed for the entire day and cry for absolutely no reason, feel extreme frustration or rage or resentment. But these things do help me like momentarily, which is super important. I hope this helps another mom who may be struggling postpartum or just needing to like find some ways to cope in moments of feeling really sad. Postpartum depression is so real. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Take your questionnaire when you go to your 6-week appointment very seriously. Have open communication with your partner, friend, parent. Talk to people online, make mom friends. Anything you're feeling, I promise another mom has felt the exact same way. There is zero shame. Your body just did something absolutely incredible. Your hormones are crazy. That first year is truly survival and we're all just trying our best. If you have like a little hack that has helped you postpartum, comment it so you can help another mom out. Anyways, we're completely ready for the day before 7:30 a.m. Have myself a little park date with some friends and the boys. Already halfway through the week, literally half. Thanks for doing my slick back with me and talking about postpartum. Love you guys so much. Bye. Okay, just because I feel like people are gonna come for me about how I was wearing him in the carrier, his foot was not all the way in this pajama, so it did look like his feet were like off center in the carrier.